Alright, guys! Hello! We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, on to a video, going over what you should do with this stone right here. This is actually quite generous by Dokkan, really. Because, like, I haven't heard anyone talk about how many stones you could get. I guess this is my fault for not looking into this a little bit sooner. But I've not seen anyone mention you could get 9 of these. 9? No one said that. I saw no talk of this anywhere. Apparently you get 9 of these. What the hell? So, I mean, I wanted to wait for their EZA details. Because it was, to me, it was, I mean, they had to EZA, right? Like, this is the clear-cut place. And they are. All 5 of these characters will be EZing. One of these was handed out as a gift. And there will be... Oh, it's gonna bother me. I gotta use that boost right now, but that's okay. We're gonna screen like flip in a second, because there's 2 boards here. There's not just this is not just one board. There's a second board here. It's just I assume. Well, I mean, I guess we could go to the second board because it's just win an EZA, right? And then we'll be able to go to the second board. Let me just pause quickly. And I guess we will do this. So let's just grab all this. Okay, so we got all these, and we got 4 more of these stones. So this is just win an ECA. Let me do that, and then use one of my boosts as well, and we'll come right back. All right, guys, there we go. So we got the missions here. Let's just head back. Let's grab these. Let's get as many of these stones as we can. I'll flip over. We'll look at what some of these panel missions are. And then we might take a look here. Okay, so we can grab this. Bunch of orbs. I'll definitely take those. Right, remember, after reverse was removed, I have to rebuild my box, so I certainly will gladly accept any potential orbs they can give us. Funnily enough, I've seen a lot of players talking recently, too, about running out of orbs. A lot of players. I've seen a lot of players talking about this. Slay was talking about it. A bunch of players on Twitter, all right? Like, okay, so we have most of these. Let's just grab all this right here. And yeah, we just got a bunch more of those stones, some link skill balls, more potential system orbs. That one, that final mission, well, I think I could do, but, we have the EZA character. I mean, the Xenoverse EZAs, I think, might be dropping tonight anyway, so, clear the Whis event 3 times, clear the Xenoverse 2 story event, clear a Dokkan event, get the full power Jiren, Dokkan Awaken him, SA10 him, easy stuff. Win an EZA, exchange treasures for item, and clear Master Roshi's training 3 times. And that's all of board 1. And then board 2, this is the one, you know, not doing right now, EZA character. Unlock the 4 paths, you know, potential system routes for Jiren. Get Jiren to 90%, consume 500 stamina, 1,000 stamina. Clear stage of the crossover character, a sibling bond character. Wow, Link level 10 links, huh? That's very easy to do, though. Because if you get Jiren, I mean, legitimately, this is just a handful, maybe 5 runs in a quest mode stage to get this done. It actually takes 2 seconds. And then you get all this stuff done. So, let's see. So, we're missing 1. We're missing 1 of these stones. Yeah, just 1. Okay. Let me head back over to the shop, then, and let's take a look. So, there's, what was it? There's 8 in total we could get? No, there's 10! You can get 10! You can get fucking 10! Bro! No, what? I did not see a single person say you can get 10 of these. God damn. 10? Holy shit, dude. Damn. Alright, so I guess we could talk about this then. Which characters should you aim to select with these stones? Wow, yeah, damn, dude, 10. I had no idea that there was quite so many, so you could easily get all 5. I mean, I would say for a long-time player like me, or anyone that's been playing for years, chances are you're going to have these characters, I mean, rainbowed. I'd imagine a lot, even many free-to-play players would have these characters rainbowed, I bet. There was a time, we're going to go JP timeline right here. From LR Bojack's banners, that would have been October of 2017, all the way until November of 2020, Mira and Towa were removed from banners for that 3-year period. I have no idea why. I couldn't tell you. but they were gone from banners, and then they were brought back in November of 2020. Mass Saiyan Easy Aid. Who was the Dokkan Fest of that celebration? I don't recall. Was that it wasn't Frieza's celebration. It was Bojack's celebration? It was Bojack. It was Bojack's celebration. Because October, Frieza was the Dokkan Fest, and then kind of like the Halloween Dokkan Fest going into November. No, wait. Who am I forgetting? Oh, I gotta pause and remember. Oh my goodness, chat. How could I forget him? I'm a Muppet. So I sorted my box by order received, right? So we could see the releases right here. So here's the 2020 Worldwide Download Celebration, right? We had STR Vegito and Buhan, right? And then the next Dokkan Fest, and then obviously Angel Vegeta was the Part 2 LR. Angel Frieza, who is not Easy Aid yet, by the way. Pretty fucking insane. He was the start of October Dokkan Fest. Then Turles, out of nowhere, who, remember, was like in contention for best unit in the game practice. He definitely wasn't better than STR Vegito, but he was up there. Turles was very good, too. The LR Turles. And then it was Gogeta. It was Gogeta, yeah. Because you can see, look, this is where Towa is. I told you guys, see? Towa was removed from banners. I didn't have Towa until they brought her back for that celebration. Yes, that was the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta celebration. And then right around here, Mass Saiyan Easy Aid. And then Towa and Mira got their Dokkan Awakenings. And Demigra. Towa, Mira, and Demigra got their Dokkan Awakenings. Oh, I guess I am a goose, because we could probably just flip on over, and I could go to Towa, and then we could flip to JP, and we could see her... Wait. No, this is still... That release date was not... Oh, that's her SSR release date. Yeah, 11/5/2020. Yep. Dude, I remember. I was watching a OG RE2 like speedrun. I think when they might have tweeted those out. I remember that. Yeah. Damn, sorry guys. I don't know how we got sidetracked like this. But then that led to, then later on, Bojack into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yeah, it was always so obvious that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was going to be the LR. Like, we knew instantly. And I remember Chain Battle had a new sprite. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was a Chain Battle boss, and he had a brand new sprite. I remember we were so excited about that. Alright, but anyway, we just did a lot of talking about Towa. Towa is not a character you're going to want to go for, though, because Towa's banned, unfortunately. Because of her nuking leader skill, you do not want to get Towa, right? Because you can't use her in a lot of content. So she's worthless, unfortunately. There is some content you can use her in, but like in the very hardest content, you're not going to be able to use her. So, poor Towa, she's kind of out of here. Mira seems like an interesting stacking character. I'm sure some people might be interested in stacking characters, maybe for Festival or something like that if you don't have them. Demigra is definitely the best character here. His Easy A. Demigra is the best one for sure. With the way his giant form is able to be utilized, he is a Big Bad Boss's character, villain, Realm of Gods. Like, he's interesting. I think Demigra is definitely your best bet. He has 3 220% teams, crossover, demonic power, and then Realm of Gods are his 3 220s. Because remember, Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a great leader skill. It's so awesome they decided to put this guy in demonic power. It opened up so much for so many characters, right? So there's that right there. Yeah, Demigra's definitely the go-to. But the 2 Xeno Trunkses, so they have this ability right here. Both of them, right? They're designed very similarly. So they both have allies 20% attack and defense for 2 turns. Both Xeno Trunkses have this. This is really powerful, right? Now this is not going to increase your damage or like regular super attacks and stuff by a ton, not at all. But like if you would have one of these guys like triple super the turn before you do an active skill, it's going to give you a huge damage boost, right? That's one of the things I think people actually, I feel like, overlook or forget this with Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Getting the EX Super for him, it doesn't just buff his own active skill like a mad fucking crazy lad, right? Where, because he gets the 140% for 4 turns, but he also does this. So he's like really potentially buffing other active skills or counters, if you have a counter character on, buffing their stats a lot too. So I would definitely say, by the way, Demigra is your go-to, and then probably the Xeno Trunks is after that, because these characters all have an ability to, all of them, right? Towa, you could activate her conditions with a full villain team, same with Mira, same with Demigra, and then the two Trunkses, you could activate their conditions with a full superclass team. I mean, almost every single time I've ever seen, like, a free-to-play player play in this game, or, like, you know, someone who goes, oh, I don't have a million stones and all this, they're basically just running, like, you know, Super Saiyan teams, right? Like, they're running superclass characters. Dude, I think these Xeno Trunkses, like, if you utilize these guys correct, they could be useful. So I would say Demigra is your #1 priority right here. After this, either Xeno Trunks, whichever one you think is prettier or whatever, doesn't matter. Either Xeno Trunks. Then after that, I would say Mira, and then Towa's at the bottom, unfortunately, for Towa, because of her leader skill. I mean, she could be a decent support-type character, but, again, a lot of the really nasty content we can't use her in. It's just, they're just scared of nuking, right? So, it is what it is. Chat, let me know what you guys think. Again, you're able to get 10 of these stones, so, I mean, you could just rainbow 2 of the characters completely, or you could get all the characters. A lot of different ways we could utilize this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you, Angels, next time.